whether she's stir-frying, poaching, steaming. I'd love to show them the animation one more time, Tamara, because it really does set the scene for all of the different types of cooking that you're going to be doing. And I think just understanding how much of this you're taking home. You get the lid, you get the grill, you get the griddle, and of course that silicone strap that holds it all in together. Look at all the different ways you can cook. Now, 5 layers of the DuraPan really changes everything, because that means absolutely nothing sticks. And I've shown you that again and again. I'm going to pull my frittata out here in about 5 minutes time, and that's going to be ready to go ahead and serve. So many different options, and the thing is, it is effortless. Goes up to 450 degrees in the oven. Those beautiful rectangles, whatever cooktop you've got, the heat will transfer beautifully. Electric, gas, induction, doesn't matter. You can slow cook, you can steam, you can poach. I mean, my shrimp stir fry here, check it out, because I'm just going to go ahead and serve it. Now, you'll serve it in the pan because it's so pretty, but I just want you to understand that, first of all, it's a really nice big capacity, but let me show you the cleanup on it, because if you have a wok at home and you have a stir fry, you know it gets quite sticky, right, from the soy and all of that little bits of onion and whatnot that we pan fry in there. Look at how quickly I was able to just clean that pan up. And then in the exact same pan, let me crank the heat. I'm going to cook skin on fish. Now I've got branzino. Again, no oil and butter required. Skin on. In it goes, straight to the middle of the pan. In fact, what you'll probably see is the fish just move ever so slightly. Let me just push this guy down and give me a little bit of space. Keep your eye on it. Okay. There it is. You can see it move. A little bit of salt and pepper from my gravity mills. Oh, Tamara, we are cooking. I love it.
Look at that. I'll tell you, and the red that you're seeing right there, most popular. A lot of you are picking up the red, which is why, and this is a color that really is consistent in the line. So if you already have other pieces from Chef Curtis Stone in that red and you want to add this, it's going to be beautiful to add right on through. You see the way that that fish is just sliding and gliding. All of the food, all of the food is sliding and gliding. And as you're shopping for these, look at that. Whether it is your burgers, whether it's from breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, you can do it all in your saute pan, your grill pan, and your griddle pan, all of it. And no worries about those corners on the rectangle, because you won't have food stuck in there, because everything is just a wipe up to clean and for it to be ready to go again. Look at that beautiful lid. You're getting so much with this today's special. You've let us know, and Chef, I know you've seen the feedback from all of our customers here who love your line, and they say more and more, they're cooking more, but they're also taking food to go more, to go to visit family and friends, and this is a great way to do it.
I'm using that kinetic thermometer one more time, Tamara, because I'm cooking pork ribeyes. I don't like my pork rare. I like it medium or even slightly more than that. This is absolutely perfect, and I know that because of that, that temperature that we just checked. Have a look how both sides of all my pork ribeyes have got just as much colour. Sometimes, and I know this has happened to you, you put something hot into a pan, then you turn it over, and you're like, oh, I got nice colour, but then the other side doesn't get any colour. You know why? Because the pan's thin and it doesn't transfer heat well. Have a look at this. Even chicken thighs, you guys. I'm going to put chicken thighs, skin on, straight on in. We're going to grill these babies up. You name it, and you can cook it in here. You can use the grill pan to even bake a beautiful cornbread. So you can make your brownies. Don't forget, you're not getting one or the other. You're getting both. Both 9 by 13, beautiful, generously sized. Whether you've got the branzino over here, you can see it dancing around the pan. Dance, baby, dance. That's what I tell it. Whether it's my eggs or whether it's a fish I'm doing in the morning, it's a good feeling, Tamara, when you know nothing sticks.
I love it. I want to share with you really quickly, because I know we're like, oh, that food looks so good. Let me just share with you really quickly, because I'm getting some quantity updates. The purple, which is this purple basil, is beautiful, isn't it? This, we have about 500 remaining, about 520 to be exact, all right? And then we say goodbye to this purple. So if this is the one you want, and it's a really nice, like a dusty, soft lilac color, okay? If that's the one you want, please do it. I'm gonna go real quick, because I'm just gonna show you these few. White, very popular, fewer than, oh my gosh, I looked up before and we had about 1,100. Now we have fewer than 900 left in the white. So if you want the white, please don't wait. And then of course, the red. The red is what many of us have as the accent color in our kitchen. This is that red that I don't want you to miss out on getting. The others, again, you love those as well, and I love that you've got options. That's that midnight blue. We've got turquoise. This is that sea salt. We've got the stone gray, and we have black. But particularly the purple, the white, the red, and the yellow. Those are the colors you cannot wait until too late to get. Chef, you did this earlier, and I want to do this again because my pinkies aren't as strong as yours, but look, I can do it too.
That's the great thing, lightweight. Tamara, people pick up a pan in a store and they think, oh, it's not that heavy. Wait till you put the food in it, guys, right? Because the food is also weighing that pan down. So the fact that we can pick these up and hang them off our pinkies, I'll tell you what, it changes everything. Looks like cast iron, cooks like cast iron, in fact, better than cast iron because of the heat transformation, but it's much lighter weight and a much better price. Check out these chicken thighs. I want the skin to get nice and crisp. Oh, yes, look at that beautiful little browning that we're getting on there. Then I'm going to throw some veggies in. You'll be doing these, I call them sheet pan suppers, right? So let me put the chicken on one side. Let me go ahead and get some beautiful veggies on the other side. And then you transfer that whole thing to the oven. So you're going to roast all of that in the oven. Now, before I pick it up, guess what I'm using? These great little silicone handles. Now we have it for you in the red, we have it for you in the turquoise. I'm going to use my turquoise pan, so let me use my turquoise silicone handles. They just slide on the edge like that, right? Because you're going to be using this in the oven. I've even given you a little flap to hold the lid in place. But let me come on over here. I'm going to drop those in. I'm actually going to switch them out. My frittata's looking good, but let me show you these gorgeous macaroni and cheese. Imagine being able to do a big old side dish. So maybe you're going to grill in one and then use the other as a side. Hold on. This is macaroni and cheese, you guys. Look at how it literally slides out of my pan.
Wow.
And that is a sticky, ooey gooey mess normally, but of course with my DuraPan, you can see how everything's sliding out. Let me show you the cleanup. I bring it back over. I'm actually putting it back on the heat. Imagine trying to do that with any other pan. I come on in, I wipe that mess out, absolutely nothing sticking to the pan. That's what makes it so easy to use. And have a look at that. I can literally cook in that very same pan that I just did my mac and cheese. You remember what it was like last time you did mac and cheese?
Yes.
And you know how hard it is to clean those pans. I mean, look at my fish, crispy skin.
That's right, look at that. And again, just sliding around, so whether it's sauteing, pan frying, straight into the oven, whether it is dessert, maybe it's gonna be just a side dish that you take along with you, or you wanna take that straight to the table. This is the way that you do it. I'm glad that so many of you are recognizing the value of this as well, because not only do you have such a great capacity, you're not choosing, do I get the grill or do I get the griddle? Which one am I gonna use more often? Look, and now you can steam with it if you want to.
That's right.
I wanna share with you, our price on the lid, the grill, the griddle, and the strap is $79.95 today. You could go onto hsn.com right now and just pick up the grill pan alone, by itself. No lid, nothing else, no friends, for $72. Why do that when you can get the entire today's special with the grill pan and the griddle pan and the lid that fits both and the strap that allows you to take it along with you very easily for just a few dollars more than what you would pay just for that grill pan. So you recognize the value on this, you recognize the ease of use, and at this point I want you to know this purple is going. We don't usually see a color like this. If you want to stock up, if you want to go ahead and get yours while we have it, please do. And Chef, you mentioned Mother's Day. This is what I want you to do. I want you to, if you have that ability, pick this up, invite Mom over, cook her a meal in it, and then clean it, wipe it down, and give it to her, okay? She's gonna love it. She's gonna see how easy it is to use and to clean, and then she can take it along home with her. But look at those cheeseburgers that you made.
Oh yeah, I mean, you can just see how they slide out of the pan. And again, The cleanup on a cheeseburger pan is normally a bit of a nightmare, but check out my DuraPan. All I do is just wipe my problems away. I've got a frittata that I'm going to show you, but before I even do that, I just want you to see that even here, on this exact same pan, I can literally throw cheese straight on. This is in between the grill grates. Even that is going to wipe on out. While we wait for that to burn, and I will burn it just to prove a point to you, I'm going to go to my oven. I started about halfway through this hour, I actually made a frittata in this pan. Here it is. Have a look at how this will just slide on out, just like with everything that I show you. I just give it a little shake, and let me just give it a little encouragement here.
Yeah.
I'll whisper sweetly to it. Come on, darling, out you come. Have a look at that.
Oh my God!
Is it crazy or what? That had no oil or butter put in it. And of course the cleanup, can you put it in the dishwasher? Sure you can. But will you? No way. Why would you waste all that space when it's so simple and easy? And look at this, Tamara. This frittata, by the way, feeds the family for a good couple of days because you're just going to go ahead and cut it. By the way, this is a tool set that we developed specifically. You can see those beautiful, I call them eggy squares. They go in my kids' lunchbox all the time. Yeah. I've got the yellow. This is my knife. This is the serrated knife that you can cut directly in. You can actually see how I've made that fit perfectly in the actual cookware. So you can actually get right down and cut in there. And so that turner and nylon knife are a great little additional piece. Oh, my cheese is burning. Then I think we're going to have to move on, Tamara. But check this out. Parmesan cheese here. I threw it into my grill pan, you guys.
Right.
You can see it. You ready for this?
Look at that.
Look at how it just wipes out. Right?
No worries.
That's burnt on cheese.
No sticking. No more soaking overnight. You wipe it down. Look at that, and you're ready to go again. Do you see how simple and easy? That's why we love DuraPan. That's why you love it. #1 culinary brand here at HSN is Chef Curtis Stone. Thank you for this today's special. Again, that purple haze, the white, the sunflowers, and the yellow, sunflower yellow, and that red, incredibly popular. Go ahead and get your set. 895-992 is the number on that. We're gonna take a quick break and give all of you a chance to place your orders. And when we come back, we're gonna talk Faroe Island salmon.